Hi, warm greetings to all of you. Welcome back to Sky Wanderer, the channel dedicated to sharing knowledge for holistic self-development through meaningful books. Famous psychologist William Damon has pointed out a growing feeling among young people in today's society: the feeling of being adrift. What is the feeling of being adrift? Simply put, it is a state of blandness, where one lacks direction, motivation, and purpose in life. It's like an invisible chain that imprisons the souls of young people. There are many who, as they reach a certain age, go to school, attend university, graduate, and start working. They busy themselves earning a living, achieving certain salaries, buying cars, paying off loans, and so on. Externally, it seems like everything is falling into place. But internally, they feel life is monotonous, repetitive, and devoid of true value or meaning. In the US, up to 45% of college students experience serious symptoms of depression. Psychologists have even coined a new term, early adulthood crisis, to describe this state. This term refers to the stage where many people, after passing through their youth, fail to transition smoothly into adulthood. Instead, they fall into a vague state between youth and maturity. The book we're discussing today, The Path to Purpose: How Young People Find Their Calling in Life, is written by William Damon, a professor of education at Stanford University. Damon is considered one of the world's leading scholars in human development and has been named one of the 50 most influential psychologists globally. In his book, Damon reveals that a lack of purpose often leads to a lack of motivation among today's youth. So, how do we build goals that help us avoid feeling adrift and no longer stuck between youth and adulthood? Let's explore this through the insights shared in this book. A message for the new year. As we step into the first month of the year, I hope today's discussion will help you align yourself with the right direction and walk confidently on the path meant for you. I wish that this journey brings you a life that's meaningful, fulfilling, and full of happiness. What kind of goal-oriented person are you? Have you ever noticed that many young people around us live in states of frustration or lack of motivation? The lack of motivation often comes from youthful energy that hasn't found a proper outlet. During youth, the brain is at its peak development, and physical strength is at its prime. If young people lack a significant, solid goal to work toward during this time, they can easily fall into states of emptiness and frustration. Based on his research, Damon categorizes young people into 4 typical groups. 1. The drifters. These individuals prioritize a comfortable and carefree life. During interviews, members of this group rarely mention having clear goals. They focus instead on living in the moment and finding ways to enjoy life. As a result, their thoughts are often preoccupied with fleeting pleasures, entertainment, or relationships. About 25% of young people fall into this category. While it might seem pleasant initially, this mindset often leads to long-term dissatisfaction. For example, dining at fancy restaurants or constantly seeking novel experiences might seem exciting at first. But these activities eventually lose their appeal and lack deeper meaning. 2. The dreamers. Dreamers have big aspirations but lack the drive to act. They often share ambitious ideas or plans but rarely take steps to realize them. For instance, many dream of becoming stars or gaining fame and recognition but don't set realistic goals. This group also makes up about 25% of young people. 3. The superficial achievers. In contrast to dreamers, superficial achievers have many goals and will go to great lengths to achieve them. However, their goals are often rooted in pride, arrogance, or the desire for status. They may focus on accumulating degrees or certifications to prove their worth or aim to climb the career ladder to affirm their position. However, after achieving these goals, they often lose interest and question the value of what they've accomplished. Motivation driven by ego and status is usually unsustainable. This group accounts for about 30% of young people. 4. The purpose-driven individuals. This group, which comprises 20% of young people, has clear goals. They identify meaningful objectives, focus their efforts, and see the value behind their pursuits. There's also a smaller subset of individuals not included in these four main groups: those who are goal-disoriented. These individuals have clear objectives but channel their efforts into harmful pursuits, such as revenge or societal defiance. 80% live adrift. Which group are you in? In summary, 80% of young people today live with a sense of drifting, either lacking clear goals or being misaligned with their pursuits. What about you? Which group do you belong to? Defining true goals. A true goal isn't about meeting superficial criteria or achieving material success. Often, when people set goals, they ask, "What do I need to achieve? What do I want to become?" These questions often focus on individual desires or measurable milestones. For example, to master a language, many set goals such as memorizing a certain number of words. To land a dream job, they pursue specific certifications. Or, they might aim to save a certain amount of money by age 25 or own a home by age 30. While such goals are concrete and seem effective, they don't necessarily align with living a purposeful life. A true goal must be bigger and more enduring. What makes a goal meaningful? A meaningful goal answers the question, why? Why am I doing this? Why does this matter to me? Why is this important to the world? It must resonate deeply and serve as the driving force behind your actions and decisions. A life of purpose. Aligning personal vision with societal goals. True purpose lies at the intersection of personal fulfillment and contributing to the greater good. Psychologist Viktor Frankl emphasized that true purpose involves aligning your personal goals with the needs of society. It doesn't necessarily mean doing something grand for humanity. It can be as simple as doing meaningful work with integrity. Finding your inner calling. Damon outlines 3 essential components of a meaningful goal. 1. Ability. Are you capable of achieving this goal? 2. Significance. Does your goal make a positive impact on others? 3. Joy. Does pursuing this goal bring you genuine happiness? Final thoughts. Whether you are young or old, it's never too late to redefine your goals. Today is the youngest day of the rest of your life. Take this opportunity to write a new chapter for yourself. One filled with purpose and meaning. Thank you for listening. If you find this video helpful, please share it with others who might need it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to catch our newest videos every week. Once again, thank you, and see you in the next video.